Hello, crafty friends, and good morning. Sorry for the delay this morning with our live, but we did have a couple of technical difficulties. We had trouble getting Benita's camera up and rolling, so we have deferred back to using Benita's phone. So we won't get to see the beautiful Benita, and she had her hair done, and she has a beautiful top on, and it's in pink, especially. Especially because it's my favorite color, but not to worry, we'll be able to see her and her desk. So, Benita, can you hear me? Okay. I'm going to move us down to the desk now so we can see what's on your desk and people can see me. Okay, now, oh, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute, we have technical difficulties. Oh my goodness. I need to, yeah, okay. Bear with me, friends. I'm going to actually, I need to bring you in on the desk. So let's just quickly do that. Do you know, it's always fun when you do a live and you haven't done a live in a while. Lovely, there's the desk. I just need to minimize this now. So you're all seeing how we do this live. Okay, let me just try and minimize your screen. And it's never easy. Here we go. Lovely. We'll just move you over another little bit and up a little bit. Lovely. Okay, so if everyone can see and hear okay, let me just, I'm going to type it in on the comments as well. Asking everyone if they can hear and see us both. Hopefully we'll get feedback in the comments. But it all looks good my side. Hello everyone, you can see my hands. Benita, if you want to give a wave of your hands, there they are. And we can hear you. Ah, yes, there's your lovely pink top. I'm just hoping that everyone that can see and hear. Lovely. Okay. Well, there we go. It only took 10 minutes. Hopefully that didn't look too unprofessional. But you know, this is the joy of going live. You know, you can practice going live and everything goes grand. And then when you actually start your broadcast, things can play up. So it's the first time we're back together. This duo that we are, finally, it's been a while. So I just want to give a call out to everyone who is in the chat, starting with Jules. Good morning, Jules. DD Papercrafts is here. We have Hazel, Witch Hazel even. We have Debbie, good morning. We have Alicia 32. Good morning, Alicia. We could have done with you here this morning, but we managed, didn't we, Benita? We managed to get it sorted. Oh, can they not? Oh, bummer. What? See, Benita too can't hear though. Oh my goodness. Let me see. Oh no, I don't know how I'm going to solve this. Window capture. Where is your audio? Let's see if we can find your audio. Window. I have the earphones on so that I'm just afraid that it might cause a reverb. What I'll do is I'll turn off my headphones, and if people can let us know if there's a reverb. Let me see. Okay. Let me disconnect those. Now that's going to take a minute Now, Benita, can you chat again?
Yes, I can. I can chat.
Okay, I can now hear you on the desktop. Can we, oh no, can we hear that now? Let's
Can you
see.
hear me now, ladies?
Let's see. Can you hear
Yeah,
Benita?
Hazel can.
See and hear both. Okay, so can I get a thumbs up in the chat if you can hear both me and Benita? Say hello, Benita.
Hello.
Lovely. Give us a thumbs up in the chat there if you can see and hear us both.
Oh,
There's
good morning,
Beth.
Beth.
Good morning, Beth. Jules says yes. And Karina Nally. Good morning, Karina. And Christine's Crafty Cabin is there. Can hear. Right. Okay.
Great.
Phew, that only took 15 minutes. Okay,
Oh my
so
God.
we can hear and see both. Right. Without further ado and any more drama, I'm going to say good morning to everyone. Today, Benita and I are both going to be playing with this. It's the Made to Surprise Showstopper 6x6 mechanism die set. This is a recent release from Sam. It was the March release, and this is the die both of us are going to craft with. And we're going to put our own spin on what we're making. So this should be fun. I hope you'll enjoy it. So now, Benita, seeing as you're the guest, I'm going to let you go through the products you're making and what you have set up there, and then I'll go through what I have and what I'll be using. So fire away.
Thank you, Simone. We are we both are using this lovely dice from Sam. It's the Showstopper, and this is one of my favorites now. I always say that. And then I'm going to color in the guys. I'm sorry, I don't remember what the set is called.
Oh, I don't have it near me. Let me see. I have it.
It is from the latest collection anyway, but the lovely Rita let me borrow the stamp, and so. And then I have the big lovely sentiments from Sam, and I don't know which one I'm going to use yet, but we will figure that out.
When you get there, yeah.
Yeah, it's there an echo, they say, but I can't hear any echo.
No, I can't. I would put in is and it came up as it's. Is there an echo, everyone?
Yes, on me, they say. Oh.
Well, I don't know how to get rid of that now. Because if I
No.
mute you, let me see. Okay, I'm now.
I
Can
really
I?
don't
I
know.
can still hear you, Benita. Let's see
Yeah.
now. Um, I think I may have sorted that now.
Oh.
Okay, echo now. Not no more. Yay. Okay, right.
Oh.
Taking
Thank you.
off the headphones and having, I don't know what I've done anyway, but it seems to be
You
working.
figured it out.
Look, I may have fluked it, but as long as there's no echo, no echo, no echo.
Oh,
Great.
thank you.
Morning,
Good.
Pippa. Welcome to the live. It hasn't been without difficulties, but look, next time we go live, we won't have any of these problems, will we, Benita?
No, hopefully.
Hopefully
But
not.
there is always something when you and I are going live. So why quit now?
I know, it's definitely the gremlins there. We couldn't
Yeah.
get Benita's laptop
No.
working with her webcam so that we could
No.
have face to face and then have desk to desk. So
No.
Benita's had to go live now back the old fashioned way through using her phone. So hence the reason you
Yeah.
won't get to see her. But as long as you can see the two of us crafting, sure, isn't that the main
Yeah.
thing that we both get to see? And
Yeah.
you're happy enough there with your screen as well, aren't you, Benita?
Yeah. Yeah, I am.
Lovely.
And
So,
I have so lovely papers here I'm going to use.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Uh,
And I'm going to let them see what I'm doing with the card style while I work because I don't
Lovely.
know.
Oh, we haven't made a decision there yet, no?
No, we are
Oh,
winging it.
well, I have three ideas to work through. I'm going to start with one and I'm going to see how you're getting on. Alicia, I was going to say, Benita is going to do some colouring with her Ohuhus. So,
Yeah.
yeah, we're going to see how we get on. I may even do a bit of colouring as well. But what I'm starting with is I have some lovely pattern papers that were sent to me by my crafty friend Lynn. So I have printed up an Easter image because I do have a birthday this April and I thought it'd be nice to use Easter papers. I haven't done anything Easter type, so that's what I'm going to use for this. I'm also using the gnomes from It's a Gnome's Life, the A5 stamp and die set. I love these little gnomes, and Sam has brought us a plethora of different gnomes recently, so that's all really good as well. I've also got the gnomes from the Made to Make kit, and this was from edition 1 or the first kit. I may use a sentiment from this, but I won't use the gnomes or the images. And I then have, and I've pulled out two Papercraft Society stamps for all of you that used to collect the Papercraft Society from Craftworld. I wanted to use a sentiment either sending best wishes on your birthday or especially for you on your birthday. I really liked the idea of putting that, so I'm going to use that, and this is from box 42. And then in box 15 there were these cute tiny little butterflies, and I want to use them to decorate the background of my card. So I have everything here prepared. I have my mechanism already die cut out and I have folded it as well. And there are some tutorials now on Sam's Made to Surprise channel, as well as Haley's card. Haley is the new DT for Sam. She has videos out, and I also have videos out. I've two videos. No, I've one out and one due to come out the end of this week on how to fold your mechanism. So I've that done already in preparation. I've also cut out two of the panels. In the die set, you get 3 large nesting dies, and I have used the largest one to die cut out 2 panels. So I'm going to extend my card by adding them on like so. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip it around so it'll sit into a 6x6 envelope. So onto this then I have used the nesting dies, and I've used the smallest of the 3, and that has cut out my pattern paper. And I just love this pattern paper. I've given myself a nice white border on this. I could have gone with a tighter frame around it, but I liked this size frame, so it's going to sit like that. And then I have die cut out using the largest square to pop in my diamonds. So I'll have 2 there, and I kind of die cut it out on the leftover piece of paper that I have my 2 panels from, and I kind of wanted to get the clouds or something like that in those panels. Now there are dies that come that you can add onto all the other triangles, but I'm not going doing that. I don't feel the need for doing that. And then for a finish, I have my little gnomes that I want to use. I have these colored and fussy cut out, and I've given them a really nice tight border on my little gnomies, and also my little musharoons. I have 2 of those. And then I've also done the little snail, who is so cute. Look at him. He's so cute.
So So
Love
cute.
him. So that's what I'm going to decorate with, and I'm going to stamp sentiments and everything. Now, I'm going to be clever, and I'm going to stamp my sentiments on my pattern paper before I do any assembly, because this isn't a recorded video where I can fluke it until I get it.
Great
So
idea.
yeah, that's what I tend to do. I assemble the card, then I'm like, oh, well, I needed to put a sentiment on there. That's the great thing about a stamping platform. Do you know, it allows for all that. I'm going to give a call out to Zane. Zane is there watching, and said hi to Simone and hi to Benita. Um, and says that their birthday is in 9 days on the 3rd of April. That's a lovely date. At least it's not the 1st of April. 3rd of April is a lovely date for a birthday. Beth said she's an April birthday girl as well. Hers is in
Wow.
12 days. And Create with Katharina said she loves the gnomes. They're amazing. They're so cute. I wasn't a big gnome fan. Were you, Benita? I was
No,
no, I wasn't
wasn't.
either. I could take them
No.
or leave them, but then Sam started doing some very cute gnomes, and I was smitten.
Yep.
So
Same here.
you're doing a bit of coloring there, and you're using your Ohuhu markers.
Yes,
Um,
that I got for my birthday.
Yay! You got the big 320 something pack, didn't you?
Yeah, I did, and I was so happy.
That was
Yeah,
really lovely. Hey?
yeah,
So you have
yeah.
colored in the bodies there. What marker
Yes,
have you used, and have you,
I have. I have made the all the markers I am planning on using. If you want to have a screenshot or something.
oh, lovely. Hold that there for another minute.
Yeah.
Perfect. That's great. Well done, you.
Um,
Forward thinking.
yeah. I did an Haley there.
Yes. Yes. Lovely.
Yes. So, if you want to have a go with the same colors I'm using for this stamp, if you already have that stamp set.
It's lovely. I'm just getting out my ink to do a little bit of stamping while you're doing some coloring.
Yeah.
I gave
This is,
myself a paper cut yesterday. Guys, I
yeah.
swear it felt like it cut down to the bone. But it's so
Ouch.
sore. So I do apologize to you that you have to see that there now. But uh, yeah. So you've coloured in the bodies and you've coloured in the shoes. You love colouring,
Almost.
don't you? Who would you say
Yeah.
is your top one, top three inspiration when it comes to alcohol markers and colouring?
I must say Kelly Taylor's cards um, on YouTube is the best there is, really, for me.
I agree.
Yeah, because she's such a great teacher. She says why she do things she do with the coloring and what is happening if you do that and if you do so and yeah,
I agree. And
yeah,
she makes it easy to understand, I think.
exactly, yeah, and yeah. So I watch her every Wednesday evening on her lives because I really learn so much about from her.
Yeah,
And I mean, Nicole Spohr is a good, but she doesn't say so much why she do stuff, and I really want to learn.
mm,
And there is some, oh, I don't remember the lady where Amy Schulke is the name also. She is alcohol marker colorist and artist, but she blends with color pencil. after she goes up over the alcohol
All
markers.
right.
But I have learned a lot of from her too. So
Right. Well,
it
she's
works.
not one that I have seen before.
No, she's very much teaching alcohol markers with colored pencils, but I just take the ideas she has for the alcohol markers with the underpainting. You
Mm.
know, if you for example here, take his top here or jacket or what he's having. I'm just starting with the gray for underpainting here,
Mm-hmm.
and it makes the shadowing comes to life, or
Yeah.
what you say.
Comes to life. Yeah. Can you
Yeah,
move
so
over a little bit to your left towards your pattern?
yeah,
There.
sorry.
Perfect.
Sorry.
No, that's
Thank you.
brilliant.
Yeah, so now I'm going up over with the green here and going where I don't have shadow. You can see it's a lot darker where the shadow is and
Yes.
not. Yeah, so you can do the underpainting is very great and fun to do.
Yeah, I think that would be really handy to know as well if you don't have a lot of a big set of alcohol markers. You know that you can,
Yeah,
it can help you with getting layers of blend, you know?
yeah, yeah, exactly. And I am not into the light, medium, and dark anymore because I tend to, if I need a darker shade, I go over with the same marker because alcohol markers is, or at least Ohuhu's that I use, is great to layer up.
Yeah.
So
I have a
yeah,
cheaper brand of markers now, and as much as they will layer a little bit, some of the marker colors I have found just kind of blend into each other so you don't notice that kind of, layering or topping up of color. So if I took a green marker and colored with it and then went
yeah,
back over it again and didn't do the whole thing, if I just kind of wanted to blend it so it looked dimensional, some of them don't blend so well and others do. It can be quite frustrating. But then
yeah,
the 300 pack that I got was like 60 euros, 59 euros or something like that. So I kind of feel, I don't feel kind of
you don't need.
I'm not annoyed about it. Let's just say
No,
that because they were so cheap, really. I love
yeah,
my Spectrum Noir tri blends. They're brilliant, but I think I was looking at getting the Olos. I see a lot of our American counterparts are using the Olo markers, but I think the Ohuhus is the ones I would be more drawn to, just because I see more people using them, and I think you get more bang for your buck with those markers.
yeah,
So I think that will be something that I will get either next big purchase or the purchase after that. I really would like a good camera rather than using the webcam for my over the table shots. So I'm debating whether I want to get a camera next or the Ohuhu big 320 odd pack of
yeah,
markers because they're roughly in and of the same price. So one
yeah.
would be like a birthday and the other would be Christmas. But in saying that, I've got my new printer, and that was like an early birthday present. So
But Mike has forgotten that, so you can try.
I'm really hoping he'll go, so what would you like for your birthday, love?
Yeah,
And I'll be either, it'll be one or the other. I'm not sure which yet. Um,
oh my gosh.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
look, I mean, I'm happy with all the things I have for my craft, and really, I'm very, very
yeah,
lucky. I mean, to be honest, all you need is a phone, you know?
Yeah.
to go live on YouTube, and you can craft with whatever you have. Is it nice to have all the things? It is. Is it necessary to have all the things? No.
No. No.
But it does
No.
help, and it does
Yeah.
improve your your streaming when you have all the things. But yeah, I do it because I enjoy it and it's good fun. I think you do as well, don't you?
Yeah. Yeah. I really enjoy lives, and yeah, coloring and lives are the most fun for me, I guess, in the crafting bit.
Katerina said that, Benita, you have better birthdays than I do. Yeah, you were lucky
Well,
because you had a couple of family members all pooled together in order to
yeah.
get you that big gift,
Yeah.
which is clever, really, rather than them all, kind of spending a small amount. When you club it all together, really, you can get
Yeah.
something that the person will appreciate. So that worked out really handy, and, good going there, Jonas,
Exactly.
because it was him that thought of that idea as well.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Sometimes his light bulbs works sometimes.
he has light bulb moments. I call them brunette moments, Benita, because I sure do have my full share of blonde moments. I've just noticed
Yeah.
Kay is in the chat. Good morning, Kay. She's probably in her craft room right now making an amazing card. Kay is a
Yeah.
fantastic crafter and a really good friend of Benita and myself. So, good morning,
Yeah.
Kay. We've also got Lynn. Lynn is amazing when it comes to that Scannon's cut machine. She just blows our mind with some of the cards that she makes. She's busy cleaning and cooking. Oh, Lynn, don't do that. Sit down, have a coffee, leave it to later. No
Leave
one
it to
enjoys.
Brian.
Leave it to Brian, indeed. Um, Katerina said, "Lol, you both have better birthdays than I do." Yeah, well, I do agree. I'm very lucky, and I don't take it for granted. I am very lucky and very blessed. The stage of our lives that, myself and Michael are in, we're very, very lucky, and I don't take it for granted. I really don't. That, my health, I really do give thanks for every day. Pippa said, "There's always Easter instead of an egg. Fabergé are quite
Yeah.
expensive."
Oh, great idea, Pippa. I
Pippa,
should do that.
I love that. That is brilliant.
Yeah. What do I want next time?
I am
See?
totally, I am totally going to say that to Mike when he asks me, "What egg do you want?" I'm going to say, "Well, I really would have liked a Fabergé, but seeing as you can't get me one of those, 320 pack of Ohuhu markers will do nicely, please." Do you think I'd get away with it?
Yeah.
Oh my God,
Yeah, I
that's made
think.
me chuckle. That has made me chuckle so much.
Oh
Okay,
my
let's
God.
see if I can get this on straight. I'm failing miserably. Concentrate, Simone. Have we got it?
Ah.
There. Okay. But sure, if there wasn't something wonky on the card, it wouldn't have been one of my creations. That's brilliant. Fabergé egg. I'm going to remember that, Pippa. I'm really going to see if that'll work for me. Um, Dawn is with us. Good morning, Dawn. Dawn is from First Light Crafts. Don't forget, people, if you're watching on the playback, if you're watching after the live is finished, you can actually access the live comments, and there are lots of very clever crafters, very creative crafters in the chat. I'm going to name out a few that you may not have heard of before but might like to pop over and see. So the first is Create with Katerina, a fantastic crafter and creator, and these people that I'm shouting out to now all have YouTube channels, so pop over and see Create with Katerina. There's also First Light Crafts is another fab creator on YouTube. We've also got, who isn't in the chat with us today, but Little Rabbit Designs is another great crafter, pretty new to YouTube but not to crafting. And if you're interested, like I said at the beginning of our live, Haley's Cards is Sam's new design team person, and she has some lovely videos coming up as well, showcasing Sam's product as well as other products that she uses in her crafting. So yeah, a couple of people. Have I missed anyone? Please feel free to put the link to your YouTube channel in the description or in the chat box there in the live chat. Put it in there, and hopefully people coming back to the live, they'll be able to have a look and maybe go and see you. So feel free to do that. I encourage you to do that. Now, how are you getting on? Ooh, I like that orange t-shirt, Benita.
Me too.
Would that be your favorite color?
Yes.
It would indeed.
Yes. And
Okay.
yeah,
Gonna put
they are very fun to color, these guys.
Yeah, I haven't started on any of them yet. I know that Haley has started coloring her.
Yeah.
She has done some for her design team cards. So
Yeah. And she's working on the new collection that we don't know about yet.
no. We were crafting with her yesterday. It was such an awful tease, wasn't it, Benita? Knowing
Yeah.
she was working on some of Sam's and
Yeah.
not getting to see them. I think I'll put my two little mushrooms there, and I'll have my two little buddies over here. And yeah, I've got my little, actually I might pop my little mushroom and snail there. Yeah, I think I like the layout of that. That looks good.
So, a question for the chat. What color of these that I have here should I do the sofa?
A nice, I don't know, a grey colour I would go with, because you know what guys are like when they're gaming. There's going to be chips down on the sofa, and you know there might
Then
be
it
some
would need it to be black, so it doesn't show.
Well, that's the thing, people, you know, you can have black can actually show up stains and things worse than what a grey can. So,
okay, yeah.
I don't know what other colors.
Person, you know.
Show us the colors that you have there. Again, move it over a little bit so we can have a little squeeze and see. A little bit more to your left, Benita. There.
It's after.
Yeah, maybe the light blue color, or maybe go with the green. Have you green in your color swatch there? Yes, you do, down at the bottom. Yeah, you could go with the green color, maybe. What do you think?
Even though I have a green top on that person there.
Yeah. Well,
I could take one of the darker grays and do a gray sofa, like you said, because that would be nice, I think.
Yeah. Whatever you think yourself. I only mentioned gray.
That was a good idea.
I mentioned gray because I have a gray sofa.
Yeah, but I'm not a gray person, so it's all color for me, you know?
Yeah.
I'd go light blue or like light green, like lime green. Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm thinking Katarina can be on something there. Yeah.
Well, I have to say I do like green. I have some green. Green is one of my favorite colors in the house. So go with the green, Benita.
Your favorite color in the house is green,
Yeah.
and your all overall favorite color is pink then.
Yeah, I love pink and blue, but I have what's called mystery green in
Oh,
the dining area. It's a lovely, lovely green color. Um, and then my bedroom has got a dark green blue background with big vibrant flowers on it. So, and I'm thinking of actually doing the you know, the little downstairs bathroom. I'm thinking of
oh.
doing that in green as well. I've got a lot of decorating to do before Alicia, my daughter, who's over in the Netherlands, comes over to visit. So I have a lot of decorating to get sorted before she comes over.
That green would be a nice
Yes,
addict,
I
I
like
think.
that. It's lovely.
Fresh green. I'm
Fresh.
just going to put the YG66. Let's do this.
Mm, okay. Let's see. Pam is joining us. Good morning, Pam. Another crafty friend of ours. Hope you're having a good day.
Yeah, purple would have been good, Pippa. I didn't think about that. But green will be savage.
Green would be savage indeed.
Yeah. And then I'm going to fussy cut this image out so I'm not that worried about the bleeding and stuff, because
I'm just reading through the comments. Beth said DD Paper Crafts is fantastic 3D paper maker. Check her out, ladies. I agree. I watched DD on YouTube as well. I do. I love some of her makes. Very, very, very cool. I've been binge watching some of her videos at the moment, just when I'm in the craft room, you know, crafting away here by myself, which isn't very often, is it, Benita?
no.
It's
You
usually
have
this.
a awful hard, difficult, crafty sister, you know. You always want to be with you.
Indeed.
Yeah.
So yeah, I agree. Fab uh, paper crafter. So DD Paper Crafts. If you haven't seen her before on YouTube, definitely pop over and give her a look too. And like I said, feel free to put your links into the description. I don't think they're actually switched off. I think you are able to do that. So yeah, feel free to do that, ladies. Let me just pop this down so I can add a bit of pressure on there. Katerina said I'd go light blue or light green, like lime green. Yeah, that's what she's done, Katerina. Isn't it fab? It should be any colour a female would choose. Men never pick the furniture. No, they're not much good at it, are they? Well, I don't think they go for aesthetic. They go more for comfort, you know. Okay. Dawn said we're doing some lovely work.
Aw, thank you.
She's enjoying my cute little card and she's enjoying your colouring, Benita.
Aw, thank you.
There's Jules. Good morning, Jules. She said, hi Simone, I bought the navigator paper you said was good for using to copy your stamping. Do you colour them before printing or can you print and colour afterwards? Sorry, does that make sense? It does. So what I do is I stamp my images and I'll show you here. I have a couple. So what I would do is I would take my images and stamp them. Oh, they're upside down, right way around, Simone. So that's what I've done using my markers. And then little things like I would take a little Tipp-Ex and I didn't want my gnomes all to have all open hands like what you can see in these. So I went over some of them and I actually took away one of the hands, or I think there was one, this one, I took away both the hands there and then one away there. So then this image I would then pop onto my printer and scan it in. And then once they're scanned and saved onto my laptop or whatever, I could then come along and print them up. Now you will have a difference in color because it's not like the professional, you know, printing companies where they achieve very similar colors. With your home printer, unless you're going to spend 12 or 1500 euros on a printer, there is going to be a difference. What we see on the screen is different to what our printer is going to print up. So if you buy a 30 euro printer and I buy a 300 euros printer, there will be a difference in the print quality. But then my 300 euro printer to a 1200 printer is going to be different again. But I think, you know, the color saturation and everything is lovely. Now, if you find that your colors are a little dull, you can then take your markers and go back over what you've done. Maybe your grays didn't come out as well as you wanted them on the beards. You could do that. So for me, my preference is I can scan and print them, and then I can print them up and fussy cut them out, and it just saves the time on having to colour them if I want to do a card. The joy is in the colouring, Benita would say, and I do enjoy colouring, but I don't want to colour every image to put on a card. Sometimes I want to just have a couple printed up and then in a box, which is like what I have done here. So I use these takeaway boxes. So I would print them up, and then if I wanted to adjust or highlight anything, I would do that on my printed images. Then you can use your scan and cut or your Cricut to cut them out or fussy cut them. And then I have a load of little images here that when I want to make a card, like what I'm doing today, they're ready to go. And I can just pop them down and I have my card ready. So that is what I do. Now, you can stamp your images, scan them in so they're just the, you know, the outline image, and then color onto your printer paper if you want. But I mean, my thing is color them once and then go from there, you know. So that's what I do, Jules, and I hope that explains to you. I hope that explains in answer to the question you asked. I hope that makes sense. So now, what else? Oh my gosh. Katerina is up in the north of Ireland and she said, we have a snowstorm here. What's it like with you? Well, if I could just turn the camera, if I could turn that around and show you outside. The sky is black with some grey. Actually, I'll show you what it looks outside my house right now, because I have a little camera which shows me out the drive. So if I get a delivery, I can see who's at the door. That is what it looks like at ours at the moment. And I'm on the west coast of Ireland, not right at the west coast. I'm kind of in the middle to the west of Mayo in Ireland. But that is my weather right now, and it's cold.
Wow.
I'm in my craft room right now and I am feeling chilly, and I would have my little heater on. I've got a Dyson, it's a heat or a cool one, and I would have that on, only it would be very noisy. So yeah, hence the reason I don't have that on. I think I knocked into the webcam, so hopefully I didn't make any of you too sick. But that's the weather here, Katerina. We don't have snow, but we've had hail. last night and yesterday, so it wouldn't surprise me if we did end up with that. Let's see what else. I think Pippa and Lynn agreed purple might have been nice for the couch, Benita.
Yeah, maybe on the next one I do some other time.
Dee Dee Paper Crafts, I do apologize, I can't remember what your name is. So if you want to put that in the comments what your name is so I can actually refer to you. But she's blushing with the praise. You know what? It's well deserved, my lovely. Sandra's here. Good morning, Sandra. Lynn has subscribed to Dee Dee Paper Crafts. Your makes look really interesting. Katerina was folding laundry and then had a call. She said there's mad hailstones and snowstorms up there in Northern Ireland. The wind here yesterday evening and last night. Our bins were collected this morning, and on 2 occasions I was telling Benita I went to go outside and get the bins. And it was raining so hard, it was like, no, I'm not going out and ruining the hair. I wasn't going out in that weather to get them. They can stay until after the live. I think I'm going to add a little bee up here. I think that would be fierce cute. And I might just colour him in with a few markers. I'm going to reach in here to get a little stamping block. I'm going to use my white eraser because I haven't used this bee before. And that should help getting any coating that's on my little bee off. I'll give him a little blow. And again, I'm going to use my VersaFine Clair. And I'm going to stamp that little bee up there. I'm going to flatten this down.
So instead of using the dies for the mats and layers, I'm just going to be a little lazy and
oh, that could have ended horribly. Sorry, Benita. I dropped the stamping block. And I just missed the card. Woo! Right.
Oh my.
I know. What am I like? I am going to fill in the bee's body.
We like to live dangerously when we go live together.
We do, but sure, look. It's only a little bit of crafting. So we won't sweat the small stuff. Perfection is overrated and all the things.
Yeah. And I'm glad you can't see my forehead. But now it's dried, but it was a little sweaty first there.
Was it?
Yeah. Didn't you see it?
I didn't. No, I didn't.
Oh,
I'm here reading the comments and sweating myself. Sandra said, oops, I stamp several of the same image, color in multiple different colors and keep that as my master and then scan and print it. Well, that's exactly it. That's what I was saying, Sandra. I do save it onto the laptop, and that way then I don't have to come back and rescan to print it each time. But that's just what I do. Oh, it's Donna. Dee Dee Paper Crafts is for Donna. That's a nice one to remember. Alicia.
Hi, Donna.
Alicia is in the Netherlands, and she said they are soaked from the rain and the hail. I don't know if you can hear it.
Oh.
It's hailing outside now.
Oh, no.
Absolutely, yeah. The weather is mad. Absolutely mad, so it is.
All seasons in one day, maybe?
Absolutely. Lynn said that they have sunshine at the moment, but there's black clouds in the background. Yeah, 4 seasons in one day, Linda. I think we're all experiencing that at the moment. And Donna has some new subscribers who've popped over to her channel to subscribe. I'm delighted. That makes me so happy to hear that you ladies are doing that. And I know you'll be impressed by what Donna crafts and makes. She's a great crafter. Right, I want 35 for my yellow. And I think my black, I'm not going to do black. I'm going to do grey black. So I
It
might
sounded
do...
like you were selling your market there, Simone. You want 35 for your yellow.
I want 35. Nearest bid to 35 and WG7. Those two might work. And 35. Where was that
That's
one?
why I did my checking before the live.
And maybe a 44. Well, I hadn't planned on colouring, Benita. But sure, it's
No.
grand. You know, that's the great thing about swatching out your colours. Doesn't matter where they sit, you know, over there on your trays or in your whatever way. If you have your colour swatch here, you can see I have reds and orange greens. Yeah, like they're all mixed up. But it just makes it easier for me to have a look at the colours and then kind of go from there. So
I have a great tip for everybody who likes coloring. So now I have swatched for this stamp image that I have made now, and all this, and now I'm just cutting that out and put it in a folder. And because I have the name of the stamp, or I know what stamp it is, so for next time I know what color I used.
That's brilliant. That is
Yeah,
so
it's so
good.
much easier than to swatch and look for every time you color the same image.
Yeah, but sometimes I want to go with a different, you know.
Yeah, but then you add that too to the same image.
Yeah, so I need to get, I need to have a piece of cardstock where I swatch my colors and add them in. That's what I will do the next time, Benita. That is what I will do.
I will hold that to you then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. And we have a lot of witnesses now.
Yeah, well, yeah. 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 Yeah.
Right, ladies?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Thanks, April.
That's
Thanks.
I'll do my best now. Oh, that's better. That gives a better little dimension there to my little bee. Lovely.
And why do I do that? Duh.
So
I just destroyed a piece of paper.
no, Benita.
Oh, that's okay. It's only paper.
It's only paper. Right, I don't need those two colors, but I am going to go with a WG3. Let's see how that looks, just to give a little definition to the wings.
So the idea I have on this card base, I have made so I am having the curved added pieces here on with paper on, and I cut down to 3 by 6 and just scored at 1/2 inch and flipped it, and then 1/2 inch again, and just curved it with my score tool, and it's going on the sides here and on the back. So that is the measurement I need, and it's 2, so 1 3/4. Oops. 1 3/4. 5 3/4.
Now, lovely. Okay. Right. Well, I am finished my card, other than add a little bit of sparkle. And then I'm going to pull out, I have another little thing there that I was like, oh, in case Benita takes a while, I have something else I'm going to colour in.
Great. You know me by now.
I do.
Yeah.
And that's okay. I'm just adding random sparkle to my mushroom, to some
Oh,
of...
that makes Katarina so happy because she put in the chat that I'm scrapping the sparkle today. So, Katarina, there you go.
Yeah, I added onto the beards
Oh my
in there and the little flowers on the top there.
But I'm going to use sparkle tomorrow night, Katarina. But you couldn't be on that live, you said. Yeah, because she has a meeting.
Oh, there's Haley. Hi, Haley.
Hi, Haley.
She was bringing her nan this morning to the hospital, so she's back. Are you back? And then go back for her later this afternoon, Haley. She's just popping in quickly. We're all good. We were talking about you earlier, and it was all good. Everyone is saying hi to Haley as well. There's Avril. There's another Irish lady. And Avril is setting up her YouTube channel at the moment. And once she is up and running, I will definitely be sharing Avril's details with everyone. But she said it's... Oh, thumbs up, everyone. Yes, indeed. We have 21 watching at the moment, Benita.
Oh, wow.
21 watching. So whether you're watching on a phone or a tablet or a laptop or your TV, if you can give a thumbs up, we'd appreciate it. By giving a thumbs up, it costs you nothing, but what it actually does is it activates the YouTube algorithm and it gets your video or your live pushed out into the YouTube big algorithm. So hopefully it'll, you know, share with other people who haven't been here before to come and have a look. So that is my card for today. It's quite simple, but when you have your little images colored and cut out,
Wow.
and when you have pattern paper that's done to make it easier, all you need to do is stamp a sentiment and away you go. And there's lots of room. I think this would be a good card for maybe in an office or something like that, because you've the two panels on the back where you can write a sentiment. Now, what I'll do later is I'll cut another two of the panels using the largest die from this mechanism set and stick them on the back. And then you could, you know, stamp a sentiment on either side if you wanted, or just leave it, you know. You could very easily write to the person here and put a sentiment on the front either. But I have a little lady in mind for this one. When I fold this card, you can fold it down so it goes flat, and you can put it in an envelope that measures, let me see, 9 by 6. Or you can just flip this panel around to the back like so. The whole thing will flatten over, and then your envelope you can put it into is a 6 by 6 envelope. So the smaller size might cost you less to post. So just an idea with that card, either just flip it around like that or flatten it down and put it into an envelope or a box. If you were handing it to someone, you could make a little box. But that's my card for today. So I'm going to pop that over here out of the way.
Wow,
I do love
Simone,
that.
it's lovely.
It's grand, isn't it? I think that'd be
Yeah.
lovely for a little miss that I have in mind for that. And now I am going to, while you're still crafting and making, I have another one here lined up. So
Wow.
I have a card design in this box ready to go, but I need to color in my images. So I might start coloring them while I'm here, while you're finishing up, Benita. So this is the Just the Guys A5 stamp set, and I'm going to color them in, and I'm going to use some of my markers for that. Now, a tip Benita shared with me is when you're coloring using alcohol markers, you want a shiny surface behind you. So sometimes you might notice that Benita has like an envelope, you know, a plastic button envelope, a large A4 one she uses. The background of my desk isn't wood, it's a it's a background used in photography. That way you don't get harsh glares on it from my lights. But because it's that plastic feel, I can colour directly onto that. So I'm going to have my little swatch sheet there, and I'm going to do a bit of colouring. So I think I'll go 91 and 97.
Why did I do this?
Why? What's wrong?
No, it's nothing wrong, but the cardstock is too strong, so it won't bend even though I have curled it, you know?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that can be a pain sometimes, can't it?
Yeah, so I'm just going to do that on the back instead with a... I'm doing it.
It'll look fine, don't worry.
No, I'm not worried. It just didn't go as planned.
Oh, Dawn from First Light Crafts says there's another new Irish YouTuber. Her channel is Aoife Made A, and it left open. So Aoife made a card, or Aoife made a box, or Aoife made a mess. So Aoife, A-O-I-F-E, made a... she tells you what she's making in her videos, and she's a wonderful crafter. Well, you know what, Dawn? I'm going to write that name down, and I'm going to have a look, because I definitely agree with supporting other Irish crafters. Avril, have you heard of her or seen her? Aoife made a on YouTube. Right, I'll have a look at that now after the live. She's a wonderful crafter, apparently. Well, now I'll have to pop over and have a look and see. Thanks very much, Dawn, for sharing Aoife's handle with us all. Katerina said that is gorgeous, Simone. Thank you, Katerina. High praise coming from you, my love. So now Lynn is off. Cheerio, Lynn. Chat to you again soon. Her cup of finished, and she needs to carry on cleaning. Well, when you're done, you can come around here. I'll give you bed and breakfast if you do a bit of cleaning for me. Avril said. Avril makes a mess every day. Yeah, no, I wouldn't say that's true. I've seen your craft room, and it's not a mess. So
it helps the ink flow better on the image you are coloring, Katarina. It has to be a non-porous surface. So that's why I have my envelopes when I'm coloring.
Lovely.
That is what I picked up on another video.
Yeah, it's always good to hear the why, you know.
Yeah, and if you try it without the surface and then try it on, you can feel the difference. At least I do, anyway. Come on. Why are you acting like...
Oh my goodness, I have an incoming call. I thought I muted that.
Oh,
I just had it on vibrate. Right, well, hopefully it's not important, because I've just hit dismiss.
Nope, I'm not taking your call today.
I'm busy.
I'm live.
Yeah, I'm live. If you're calling me, I'm live, so later, dude, or dudette. It's funny. I'll just call back later.
Come on. I'm trying. And then I'm just going to fussy cut the image and put it on, and then I'm done.
Oh, lovely.
Because I can't decide on what sentiment I'm going to use, so I will pop that on later and show it on my live tomorrow, I think.
Good idea.
Card. What on earth? Why aren't you... Oh, this is worse than a workout.
Are you struggling there, Benita?
Yeah, I'm trying to bend it
Oh,
so it can come over.
that's the joys of the heavier cardstock, isn't it?
Yeah, but I love it because it cut out nicely with this die set, so I'm happy with that.
Good.
Yeah. What on earth? Why aren't you working?
Okay, well, I have a table coloured.
Good.
So
You're getting there.
that's something. I think I'll put them all in jeans. So I'll do
Yeah, I did that too.
62 for my jeans and
That's too much.
76. Let's have a look and see how they look. Maybe I should be doing a little bit of testing on the side.
You are too expensive, my dear.
Yeah, I think those two colours will look good together. So there's my dark and there's my light. Now I could be going for a medium, a 3-colour blend, or even a 4-colour blend, but I think a 2 is more than enough.
Yeah,
Let's see.
sometimes.
Yeah, Avril hasn't
I know.
heard of Aoife, but she's going to have a look as well. Sure, while you're this side of the Irish Sea, Lynn, you can come on down to Cork too. You can get into line there, Avril. Oh, she said, cool, just subscribe to Aoife Made now. We'll check her out later. And how did it look, Avril? I mean, I'd say if it didn't look good, you wouldn't have subscribed, but do you know, does it look interesting? Have a quick look there and tell us what you think of Aoife. Okay. So a lot of people will tell you, and you may agree with this, Benita, when you're colouring in an image, you start with your light and work out to your dark and then work back in. I know that's what Kelly from Kelly Taylor Cards kind of encourages.
Yeah, but she is going against herself sometimes, because some images she starts with the dark and goes to the light, and yeah. So it depends on what you fancy that day, I think, because it blends good together. Even, yeah, I don't know what.
Yeah,
I do what. Yeah.
I have a habit sometimes of starting with my light colour or my dark colour and then going to my light and then going back to my dark again.
Yeah.
So, but I don't profess to be to be a very good colorist. So.
Oh, you are coming there, Simone. You have come a long way.
Yeah, the fact that I'm actually picking up markers and colouring in images. Remember the time when I had all the markers there at Benita and I was like, no, just no.
Yeah, do it. I'm almost there.
I think I might bring in a medium colour. 2194. I think just because although that looks good on the camera, I do think I need another colour bridging the two. So I'm going to go in with another colour.
Oh, I almost chopped his head off.
Oh dear, don't do that, Benita.
No, I'm trying my hardest.
Now, what do we think of that, of his jeans? Do we think that looks okay?
James. James is in the house.
Oh, there's James. Good morning, James. Are you up and getting ready for work? He loves popping in on our crafty chats.
Yeah.
Let's see. Caroline. Good morning, Caroline. Caroline says hi to everyone. Avril said Aoife looks like she's into tonic stuff. She's not looking at the videos yet, but I have a good bit of tonic, so that's definitely interesting for me. Oh, that's good. I'm glad. Katerina has subscribed to Aoife as well and is going to check her out. Well, make sure that you tell her that her name was brought up by Dawn from gosh, Dawn. I'm so bad at remembering. First Light Crafts. That's it. I couldn't get the first one. I was Light Crafts. What's the start of it? Make sure you tell everyone that Dawn from First Light Crafts mentioned you in Blonde Cards and Crafts Live. And we all get a mention then. Yeah. And make sure and tell her, you know, that another Irish crafter was lifting her up. Everyone is saying hi to James. Jeans look amazing, Simone. Thank you, Pippa. Thank you so much. But you're always lovely. I don't think you'd tell me they looked awful if they did. Avril said it looks good. Well, Avril's a great crafter, so yeah, thank you. That's good. Cara is in the house. Woo woo! Little Rabbit Designs.
Hi,
woo woo! Welcome, Cara. I hope you're getting along good with the she's doing, what is it she's doing, like her dissertation or masters or something at the moment.
So
oh, Dawn says, or Avril says, Dawn, are you involved in her next video? I see your name in it. Ooh, are they doing like what's it called, Benita? When
collab?
you collab. Thank you. Words are hard. Yeah. Okay. So I have my 3-color blend now. I'm going to fire away and be very boring and color in the rest of the jeans, seeing as I'm here. I think that's a belt.
And I wonder what kind of sentiment you would have to a gang of guys.
Well, I suppose, I don't know, Sam has some sentiments on the stamp set. Is it for a birthday card or?
I don't know. It's just a card I wanted to make, so I don't know who it's for.
Well, maybe leave the sentiment off.
Yeah.
Until you decide who's getting it, because you know you might decide it's for retirement. Sit back now, you're retired, and game the day away, kind of a thing, you know.
Yeah, exactly. So there is my card.
Are you all done? Oh, I like the rounded pillars on the back there.
I decided on those instead because it's very harsh lines in the design, so I wanted them to, and they stand up. Yay!
Yay! It's always good when you make a card which you can sit on a shelf or a mantelpiece and walk away and know it's going to stand up of its own accord.
Yeah.
So give us another look at that card, Benita. It looks so cool. Very cool. And this now will go in a box or a gift bag. It won't fold flat, will it?
No. It can fold a little shorter, but then I think I will have a bag for it.
Yeah.
Really.
I love giving a card which is dimensional like that in a gift bag, because you kind of feel like you're giving them a gift as well as a card. Do you know what I mean?
It is a gift itself.
Yeah, so. Indeed. That's lovely. Yeah, are you happy with what you've done?
Yeah, Yeah, I am.
And I'm
I'm really
chuffed as well.
happy.
And I'm
Yeah.
delighted that we actually managed to go live.
Oh my God. We have to practice a while before we go. Yeah, next time.
I think we have it down pat now. The issue is with your laptop. I'll have to have a
Yeah.
chat with my technical advisor, Alicia. When I
Yeah.
chat with you later, I'll be asking. But yeah, the trouble we had was um, getting a video image using Benita's laptop. It just did not want to do a video call on Messenger
No,
on the
I
laptop.
couldn't get the line of the off the webcam
Yeah,
on the laptop.
yeah,
Yeah.
it had it closed. So there we
Yeah.
go. I'm going to say thank you to everyone. I'm going to pop up so it's me and a friend. Yeah, now there's me. All we can see is Benita and her beautiful card. Move it a little to your left, Benita. There we go. It's in the middle now. Another little bit to the left. Gorgeous. That's fabulous. So if
Thank
you're
you.
a crafter or a creator on YouTube and you would like to go live with me and do what myself and Benita have done this morning, then I would love to invite you to reach out to me. I have an email address in the description down below. Or you can message me on Messenger. I have a YouTube uh, Facebook page called Blonde Cards and Crafts and a group page called Your Cards and Crafts. So you can contact me there. I would love to go live with you if you're a YouTuber and would like to do what Benita and I have done this morning. I'd like to thank everyone who joined us, especially Benita. And there are links to Benita's channel down below in the description, as well as a list of products she's used. I will get the numbers off Benita for the Olo markers she has used, and I will add them into the description as well. I'll also add up some pictures on my Facebook groups, and I know that Benita will do the same, and I will put up a YouTube post with both our pictures of our cards there as well. So now, Benita, if you'd like to say goodbye to everyone.
Bye, everyone. Thanks for watching us and have a great day. Bye.
And from me to you, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you again really soon. Bye for now.